Okay, I just turned off down the road to Bonita Lake. This is not, this may be the way, I don't remember. We'll go down here and find out. But it's kind of pretty out here. This looks like the road. Yeah, I think this is the road. I just thought I remembered the lake being right here at the road, but it's apparently not. Oh. Now we got about a 15-minute drive down this road to get to the campsites where we're going. Don't worry, it gets a lot more treed where we're at. But this is the area where the 16 Hands Trail Revival occurs at. This road rough as an old cob. Oh, by the way, it's 66 degrees here. Right now, it is, I don't know, September 19th, 20th, 21st, something like that. It's a Saturday anyway, 2025. I think that's just haze from the sun, dusty road. There's a trailhead there if somebody wanted to do some hiking on the left. Bright lights. It's been so bright, I've been having a hard time seeing out my windshield driving into this mess. I still can't see. You're probably seeing about as much as I am. There. Got some trees blocking it. Oh, right there to the left. I'm going to take this off my stand. This is important. Look out here. Those are wild horses down there in the bottom. It probably looks like they're a long ways away, but they're only about 75 to 100 yards away. Wild horses. Take my sunglasses off because some things look like other things with them on. Got my window down so I can smell horse piles everywhere. So apparently that's where they like to hang out. Big old steep hills on both sides. And there's some people that still live down here. Although this is a national park, it's still spotted with places where people still own land before they turned it into a national park. Bonita Pipeline, water in use. Told you there's going to be a lot more trees coming up. Smelling one of those weeds that smells like marijuana out here. It's not, but that's what it smells like. And of course I smell horse piles too. It smells like a horse stable. There'll be some structures like on the left here, you can't see it, but off to my left there's some old structures where they had an ore crushing mill. And part of it is to the left right there. What it was is they dammed this little creek up to the left, and it created a water mill there, and they used it to crush ore. There's a couple gold mines in this area. I hope y'all enjoy this video. I'm just trying to show everybody kind of what it's like. And you don't need a four-wheel drive vehicle to go down here. You can actually go down here with a car. Well, we got some running water. Not much, but a little bit. As I said earlier, they've been having some flash flooding and some heavy rain in here for about the last 2 weeks. But it's so steep, and so rocky that I'm pretty sure most of it's run off pretty quick. It's just a residual seepage coming out of the mountains. Of course, the roads are bumpy as all get out. If you're looking for property down here, woo! We saw a piece of land last year, had a small little bitty old house that needed a lot of repairs on about 25 acres, and it was about $1 million. So, don't expect to buy anything affordable right here in this area. But there's no built-up campgrounds. There's a few places, like right here on the left, there's a little area where they have bathrooms, but they're just drop pit bathrooms they vacuum out from time to time. But it's just, you pull over, find a place to go camping, and go camping. Now there's some places where people go camping quite often, so it stays pretty knocked down. But you just kind of pick out where you want to be, and you go. It doesn't cost a thing to go camping, which I like. I think that's the way it should be on any place that's funded by the state or federal government. It should be free. Taxes pay for it anyway. Then there's some little pull-offs to the right and left. You can go kind of look through there. I'm probably going to hit some of these creeks right here tomorrow morning and see if I can just detect a little bit of gold just for the kids and stuff at this retreat. Give them something fun to do during the middle of the day. And all these mountains and hills here, you can go hiking all over them. I'm not real great with heights, so I don't think I'm going to do a whole lot of hiking. We did some last year up. We got most of the way up to an old abandoned gold mine, and it was a lot of fun, and it was beautiful. Right up here should be Bonita Lake on the left. My understanding is there used to be a town here. It's kind of in a valley, and they eventually condemned the town, built the dam, and let it. Yep, this is Bonita Lake. I'm going to take this off again so you can see. There's the dam right there. Last year there was people fly fishing. Not a very big lake, but it's a pretty lake, right in the middle of hilltops. I'll put this back up on my car. And as you can see, there's places to pull off and go fishing. There's a ramp or stairs that'll go down to the water to go fishing down there, and they got porta potties and trash, so they do it pretty good. There's a young man with a spot telescope. I guess he's looking up on the hill. There's another area with a porta potty and place to pull off, and then you just kind of walk down the hill and go fishing.
Feet, slide left onto Forest Service Road 107.
It says slide left on Forest 107. There is no other road that I remember. I'm going to turn the navigation off because I know where I'm going from here. Or I think
Take the
I...
next left onto Forest Service Road 107.
Let me pull over for just a second. I need to stop this.
In a quarter mile, you will arrive at your destination.
Look right there, there's deer. I pulled off. As soon as I pulled off, there's 3 deer right there. They don't look like whitetail. I don't know what they are. They got a white spot on their butt, but their tail's not white. We're just driving around Bonita Lake now. And I'm sorry if this video is not going to be quite as interesting as you want, but it's just a ride into the lake from the park, from the entrance. And to me, it's pretty. I like this drive. And this trip was created by my brother and a friend of his years ago. He's the pastor of the church, and he was getting run down. He was getting wore out. People don't understand how much is on a preacher's heart and mind and spirit, and sometimes they just need a break. And a friend of his brought him up here. Just said, load the truck up, bring your horse, let's go. Didn't tell him where he was going. Drove him up here, and they spent a week or two up in the mountains. He kind of got back on. He got his mind and his heart sorted out. He was energized, recharged, ready to go back and serve God. Kind of got a little closer and got sorted out with some things in his mind. Well, since then, the older man that brought him here has passed away. I'm going to go around this because I don't know quite what's in that hole. And but Butch said that he was so recharged and that he needed to share this with other people. So he started sharing this with people in his church and started opening it up after that. And last year I went with the intention on just having fun, just having a vacation, and I was recharged. I needed to get away and just get my mind off things. And that's my goal this week. And I'm coming early. I'm coming a few days early to get set up, kind of do some things I want. But my focus this weekend is to be still and know He is God. That's kind of my focus. You can call it my theme for this week. So that's where I'm going. Now I'm going to try to do some things fun for the other kids and stuff that go here, because for a lot of them it is a vacation too. And what they do is you get up in the morning, you go to the breakfast area, you get your breakfast. It's generally a hot breakfast. Sausage, bacon, real eggs, maybe instant gravy, but okay, it's gravy. That's standard food that I would eat at my house. Sometimes hash browns and other things as well, link sausage maybe. Anyway, you have your breakfast, and then they kind of have a little mini sermonette or devotional for about 15-20 minutes, and then they tell you what time to meet up and where to meet up for the horse trail ride or for the hiking experience. And then you go back to your campground, you do what you want to do, and you come back at that time if you want to do it. If you want to stay at the dinner area where everybody else is going to be, you do that, and kids have fun running across a little creek, which is just Rock Creek, and then up the hill, and they jump up, run up and down the mountainside, and climb on a dead tree that's falling down. We did a little gold panning in the area last year. Didn't have a whole lot of luck, but I was not that experienced. And we weren't focused on it until one day, and we got to picking up some rocks that looked interesting. We spent our time breaking rocks more than we did anything. But in any case, I can't remember. Do I go left or right? I think I go left. I will find out. This is the area I couldn't remember which way I went. We'll know real quick. If not, I'm exploring. It's down to 63. don't think this is the area I was going down. Nope, this is not the area I was going down. You would know I'd go down the wrong turn right off the bat. Still is a pretty area though. And for people that are used to this type of environment, you're like, oh, that's no big deal. I'm around it all the time. You got to remember, I'm from Central Texas. A hill for us is real sloping. It's 3 miles long and 150 feet high. There's oak trees, mesquite trees, and if I go a little bit to the east, there's pine trees. But there's nothing like this. There's no big hills, there's no rocks, none of that stuff. It's just mostly flat rolling hills. So to do something like this, it's beautiful. It's just something different. You know, you can go down to the coast, and you may go every once in a while. It's beautiful. You get to experience it. This, to me, is just a little different. Let's see what we got around. Yeah, this is the area. I should have went straight. If I'm not mistaken, there's one more turn up here. I could be mistaken. No, that may have been it back there. There's some old horse stables on the right. They used to rent horses out for rides. And they had a place that you could rent, like little cabins. I think they still rent the cabins, but it looks pretty run down. And my understanding is the gentleman that runs it's kind of ornery. I don't know. I've never met him. Yeah, this is the one we went down. That's a long way to turn off a road. Now you're still driving. It's 17 minutes. We still haven't got to the campgrounds. Of course, it's 15 to 25 miles an hour, so we're not moving real fast. If it looks like I'm moving fast, I'm not. There's the trash cans where you dump your trash. When you get bagged trash, you need to dump it somewhere. And it is fixing to be 7 o'clock at night, New Mexico time. And so the sun's already behind the mountaintops. It may peak over one or two between the ridge lines. But so it's cooling down. It's 61 now. Just a few minutes ago it was 63. So it cools down real fast here. I'm going to try to drive by where I'm going to plan on camping. I'm going to bypass it and see if anybody's down at the cooking area. See if anybody's here. But my understanding is supposed to be one or two families that generally help with the cooking. And they're supposed to be here this morning or last night. I can't remember. That may have been delayed or something else, but we'll find out. I don't see any major flooding or anything, just a little trickle of water in that little creek, so that's good. I went up to Colorado one time with the family, and I was expecting it to be like this, but it wasn't. It was more open. This is what I like. Sometimes in Texas, if you go camping, especially around a state park that's got trees like this, not like this, but trees to this amount, it's hot. It's super hot. I left the house today. Before I got here, it was 96 before I left Texas. And I got here, it was 70, 73 when I pulled into a town and got gas about 40 minutes ago. And it's already down to this. We won't even hit this at my house at night tonight. It'll probably hit down in the 70s, but that'll be about it. See, there's somebody camping on the left right there. Just pulled off the road and went camping. And the group that comes to the church group, like I said, they're from all over the U.S. Anybody that wants to come attend, you just get here. But they spread out all over the place. Some of them camp close to one another because they like each other. I'm both a people person and not a people person. I like people, but I don't like groups of people. So I like getting away from everybody. And I'm trying to reserve the area where my brother likes to camp and where we went camping last year. so that he can kind of get away from everybody. He doesn't see us a whole lot, and we kind of leave him alone to do his thing. But it's kind of a semi-secluded spot. It's easy to be seen, and there are other people around, but rarely. Generally, there are other places. I'm looking to the left. There's 5 or 6 travel trailers there. A whole bunch down in the hill here to the left. Just kind of drive off the road and go camping. There's no electricity and no running water. No running sewer. Most people just go pop a squat if they need to, or they bring their travel trailers to use the bathrooms there. So you'll see people to the left over there camping. That's a big old group. They're down there dancing. I don't think any of those people have anything to do with our group. They'll probably be out of here to come tomorrow. Like I said, this is Saturday evening. Our group generally doesn't get here till Tuesday or Wednesday. Just a few of us show up now. Another reason I like the area where we generally go camping is because it's got a water, a little stream that goes by, and you hear the trickle of water, just like a babbling brook, right there beside the camp all night long. Just beautiful. Now, I don't know if you'll see this, McGee, but if you see this, tell me what you think. Would it be a trip y'all would be worth going on? That's Micah McGee. He has his own YouTube channel. I've communicated with him several times. They live in Tennessee, but he's from my neck of the woods around south of Dallas area. This is the one we needed to take a left on, I think. Yeah, this is the one we need to take a left on. See, I knew I needed to take a left, just wrong street. Road, whatever. You'll see people up here, they're just pulled off the side of the road. Right there on the flat, below the hill. "23 minutes. We're still driving in the park. You knocked 3 off for my wrong turn. So 20 minutes to get in and out. We're still going in. Another group of people off to the left with big campers. Oh, there's a deer, just 2 deers running across the road. Big old buck. I don't know if y'all saw him. He had a big old rack on him. There they are to the right. Been blocked by the camera stand. Anyway, we're right here. We're going to be... Oh, no. I think our camping spot's taken. Where y'all at? Y'all camped already?
Yeah, we're already set up.
Okay, I just see Butch likes to go. It looks like it's full up.
Yeah, there's people everywhere right now. You may find your spot for a day or two and then move camp.
Yeah, I figured I'd go down there where the cooking area was if it was full.
There's a guy right at where the cooking area is, but he's leaving at 9 in the morning, and then we're going to block it off so everybody can't get there.
I'm just going to do it temporarily. Butch likes it up here.
All right.
That was one of the guys from the church. And I'm going to go down here just to check. There's a sign right there. What's it say? I think this is the area we were at last year. Yep, this area we were at last year. Right down in there. Get turned around. This is the area where we like to camp. New Mexico plates. I may still go down to the other area. When I'm crossing over that little babbling brook that they talk that we have, and yet it's about a foot and a half wide. Oh, big bumps, big bumps. Move my stuff up. I have got to wash my windshield off. I cleaned the outside of it a while ago, but I think the inside of it's the one causing me problems. 26 minutes. We're still coming in the park. But that was one of the guys from church, and he was just telling me they're already set up. I think y'all probably heard the conversation. Well, that's where y'all are at this year.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Getting all set up? Switch here already?
Haven't seen him. He's gonna preach tomorrow, then come out.
Gotcha.
And I'm the only one here. Everybody else is staying home. So
Well, there's
a lot of folks this year. Butch's area where he likes to camp, it's open, but there's a whole lot of people from New Mexico there. So I'm gonna go down there and snag it after I come down here and check out the cooking area.
I know that the guy that's in the cooking area right now is supposed to be cooking tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what they were saying a while ago. I passed one of the guys.
But yeah, this is where we are.
Okay. One of the ladies from our church. Her and her husband were here last year. Looks like both of them are here this year. He may come a little bit later. Sometimes he does because he does some other work. I'm gonna go this way because this is another back way to get there. Oh. I think this is the one. It looks like it, I think. Oh. Maybe not. We'll find out. May have took the wrong road again. No, I think this is it. Maybe not. You only been here once. It's been a few years. It's kind of hard to find it sometimes. I think that's it. Yep, this is it. They generally did the cooking area over here on the left. Yeah, right there. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
There's some of them I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out and say hi to everybody. All right. Changed my mind. I'm just gonna stay here with Brian and them for the night, and then tomorrow morning I'll go unpack and then run to Ruidoso and grab a table and a chair. Because they've already got a fire going, so that means I can cook my dinner. All right, so I'll post this and let y'all see what it is.